Naira will be required to fund the petroleum subsidy in 2022.
The president's letter seeks to repeal Clause 10 of the 2022 Appropriations Act, which authorizes the EFCC and the Nigerian Financial Intelligence Unit to charge from all monies standing in credit to units as revenue, penalties, or sanctions.
The Fiscal Responsibility Act 2007, as well as the Finance Act 2021, require that these agencies to remit fully any recovered funds to the Consolidated Revenue Fund. This course may lay a dangerous precedent and spark clamors for similar treatment by other anti-corruption agencies.
Another executive bill seeking to establish civil defense, correctional, federal fire, and immigration service board was also transmitted to National Assembly. Senate urged security agencies to curtail bandits' attack in the country. This is sequel to a personal explanation by Deputy Chief Whip on the upsurge of bandit attacks in Niger North. Senate this Tuesday passed Nigerian Safety Investigation Bureau Establishment Bill, sponsored by Senator Smart Adeyemi. 3 other bills passed second reading at plenary. They include a bill to establish National Institute for Education Planning and Administration, sponsored by Senator Ayo Akinyelure, a bill to establish Federal College of Education, Okobo, Akwa Ibom, sponsored by Senator Akoneti, and the one for an act to amend the Bank Employees' Declaration of Assets, sponsored by Senator Sani Musa.
The bill, if passed to law, will 1. Provide enabling legal and legislative instrument required in the strategic operation activities of NEPA.
Quality teachers training is the sure foundation to achieving quality education in Nigeria.
To ensure that their lifestyle reflects their earnings and to discourage them from engaging in corrupt practices.
Plenary continues Wednesday. From the National Assembly, Dayo Nshola, NTA News.
And still in the National Assembly, the House of Representatives has received presidential requests seeking the establishment of a board for the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps and some existing services. A National Assembly correspondent, Lamia Ali, reports.
2 executive bills, one seeking the establishment of a board for the Civil Defense Corps, Nigeria Immigration, the Fire Service and Correctional Service, so adequately reflects the current relationship between the board, the Corps and these services, as well as another proposing amendments of the 2022 appropriation were read by the Speaker, Femi Gbajabiamila.
While hoping that this submission will receive the usual expeditious consideration of the House, please accept, Right Honorable Speaker, the assurances of my highest consideration. Yours sincerely, Muhammadu Buhari.
6 bills passed second reading, among them a bill to regulate activities of orphanage homes and a bill to establish Auctioneers Registration Council of Nigeria, sponsored by House Chief Whip.
Many of our government properties, it is through the instrumentality of auctioneers that these properties are being auctioned to the members of the general public. There is a need to regulate the practice of auctioneers.
Meanwhile, the House has condemned the brutal killing of DCP Abubakar Abdul Qadir and others by bandits during a rescue operation in Jibia, Katsina State, as raised by Kabir Al-Hassan.
Direct the police and DSS authorities to intensify investigation on the causes of such killings, identify the culprits, and initiate appropriate measures to bring them to book.
The motion from Emeka Martins urging authorities to investigate alleged invasion and destruction of property in Ahiazu local government area of Imo State by men suspected to be law enforcement agents was adopted. Representative Francis Charles Udiok's appeal for the reactivation of NTA Channel 35 Eket, Akwa Ibom State also received members' support.
The Nigerian Television Authority is the biggest television network in Nigeria, with stations in several parts of the country, and is widely viewed as the authentic voice of Nigerian government with a mandate to unite and build the nation through its programs. The federal government commenced the building of NTA Channel 35 Eket, Akwa Ibom State in 2006, which was completed in 2008 and test run for commissioning in 2011, but was surprisingly abandoned on the eve of its commissioning.
The need to develop traditional herbal medicine through research was emphasized by the lawmakers when Representative Bashiru Ayinla brought up the matter during plenary. From the National Assembly, Lami Ali, NTA News.
Time for first break. Please stay.
You won't go shake your body. Instead, they make you calm down. It forms